What up? What up? What up? It's your boy JB coming at you live and direct. You know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the real cigar Jeff. All of my information is below in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on the socials. And man, if you hadn't already, go ahead and mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications so you get alerted every time I drop one of these videos, man. And today's topic is, does Coach Prime have a transfer portal problem? Now, why am I jumping in on this video right now? I was preparing for our weekly podcast and this came across my news feed. So I wanted to get on here and give y'all a quick video. I think he does have a transfer portal problem. Not him per se, but the people who are coming to play for him doesn't realize that when you come to play for Coach Prime and he's a transfer portal coach, you only have a contract good for that season because he's reloading. Now, Savion Wilkerson jumped into the transfer portal, which was a little bit shocking. That guy was putting in work. He's a workhorse back. Didn't look for the fame or anything like that, according to the well-off media videos you would see him in. Just came to work every day, bought his lunch pail. But then Dylan Edwards jumped in today. Now, what happened yesterday, at the time of this recording, one of the running backs from Ohio State committed to University of Colorado. But Coach Prime did something in practice where he elevated a guy to the number 2 position that nobody was expecting. Now, you can tell he did it because he's trying to get the attention of some of these guys that ain't nothing guaranteed. But this Dylan Edwards one is completely different than the Kermani McLean one. Kermani McLean may turn out to be a train wreck with some of the things that are going out on him online right now about his behavior in Colorado. I don't know if he's just ready for that type of responsibility, that type of accountability. That's another video for another day. Y'all can get down in the playlist for the one I did on Kermani McLean leaving. But Dylan Edwards leaving is a big one. Now, Savion followed him from Jackson State. And Dylan, what makes Dylan important is that Dylan had committed to Notre Dame. And when Coach Prime got the job at Colorado, he followed Coach Prime to Colorado, flipped his commitment from Notre Dame. But Dylan also has been knowing Coach Prime since he was 5 or 6 years old. And what a lot of people got to understand is where a person meets you is where they anchor you, right? Coach Prime at Colorado ain't the Coach Prime back in Pop Warner. And I think Dylan Edwards is finding that out. And I always thought Dylan Edwards, he joined the track team. Looks like he was working hard. But it doesn't look like Coach Prime is giving out anybody guarantees except Shedeur, Shiloh, and Travis Hunter. And I think that's why Coach Prime may have a transfer portal problem. Because the kids are coming thinking that if they put in time, they're going to get rewarded. Coach Prime knows he's on a results-based contract, which means they got to win right now. Everybody knows Colorado went 4-12 last year, or 4-8 last year, whatever it was. Either way, that's not good enough this year. But with Dylan Edwards leaving, I'm going to put it out there. Prime may be signaling that he ain't going to be there next year. Because at the end of the day, guys, if Dylan Edwards leaves, you know, he'll have 3 years of eligibility left because he was he was a freshman starter. But is Prime bolting Colorado after next year? If you start seeing more and more of these guys jump into the portal, it appears that if they feel that Coach Prime, Alton McCaskill's dad, said same thing, that Coach Prime had his favorites. You can see my video that I did on favoritism and all that kind of stuff. Are things starting to leak because we're trying to get Shedeur to be the number 1 pick, Travis Hunter to be the top 4 pick, trying to get Shiloh to go first round? Has that become the appearance of the focus of the Colorado Buffaloes, according to the players? Because again, I know Coach Prime is going to have some more people come in. But, you know, they got their spring game coming up this weekend, which means some people are going to leave after the spring game, too. Is Coach Prime leaving Colorado? We don't know. But I do think at this current time, at the time of the recording, I think he has a transfer portal problem. And y'all know I'm a Coach Prime fan. But you got to get some of these workhorse guys to stay. The problem is a lot of these guys became celebrities. And Coach Prime, if you hang around him enough, he'll make you think you better than what you are. Get down into my playlist. I did a podcast on this Deion Sanders, America's New Pastor. And that's what a pastor does. A pastor make you think you better than what you are. And unfortunately, I think these guys are going to go to a system where they're going to realize that, man, I was getting these opportunities because Coach Prime was operating on faith. Coach Prime was operating like a pastor. But now you're going to go out there and go into real life. And I don't know, man. I don't know how Dylan Edwards is going to perform. I think he's going to have plenty of suitors, fast, can catch the ball out of the backfield, can punt return, kick return. I think he's got a bright future. But I don't know. If I were Coach Prime, I don't know if I would have had a little bit more conversation with him to try to get him to stay, because this one is different. And y'all know a lot of kids that are being recruited are African American kids. And everything in their mind is about not changing, staying the same, being loyal. And when Dylan Edwards, who's been with you since he was a little kid, and his daddy was a big time fan of the program. Guys, I don't know what Coach Prime is. I don't know what Coach Prime has cooking, but it looks like to me he has a transfer portal problem, and the appearance is now that he's going to be out of there after this year. So if you aren't going to get the runs you think you're going to get this year, you may as well go ahead and leave and try to get runs somewhere else. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Does Coach Prime have a transfer portal or not? Do you think Coach Prime is going to be there once Shador Shiloh and Travis Hunter leaves? Is this his year to be interviewing for NFL jobs? Is this the tape he's putting on the field? Guys, I think he's out of there after this year. I think it's too many people leaving, and they can see the writing on the wall. And you got a lot of kids that don't have a father at the level that Deion Sanders has. And when you see Deion Sanders treating his kids like that, man, and he's not going to stop making sure that Shador and Travis Hunter are the focal point of this offense. So at this point, I don't blame you if you're going to leave to try to go somewhere else. But a lot of us need to stay and just get some of that gravy opportunity, right? Get some of that opportunity that's going to be on the fringes just because they're going to have so much attention on the program. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Do me a favor. Look below in the description. Support the channel. Get the merch. Follow me on the social. Go ahead and mash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for notification. And until next time, we gonna holler.